Hello, language learners. Welcome back to Fluent with Looki, your space to unlock your English and embrace the world. I'm your host, Looki, and I'm so excited to explore something really important with you today: your confidence. Look, let's be real. Speaking English can be scary. Have you ever felt that knot in your stomach when you're about to open your mouth? Do you worry about mistakes or feel shy, even if you know all the right words? If any of this sounds familiar, trust me, you're definitely not the only one. Millions of us language learners share these feelings, and that's okay. What isn't okay is letting fear hold you back. That's why in this episode, we're diving into the fear of speaking English and, more importantly, how we can create real, lasting confidence. How do we go from feeling hesitant to feeling fluent? With Looki, we're going to tackle those anxieties and build a foundation of self assurance so that you can communicate with clarity and joy. Okay, so how do we usually feel? Let's be honest. What's going through your head when you think about speaking? Maybe it's, I'm going to mess up. People won't understand me. My accent is terrible. It's like there's a little voice whispering doubts in your ear. I know that voice. We all know that voice. But here's the deal: that voice is just a thought, it is not the truth. It's a negative narrative that you can rewrite. You have the power to silence that inner critic and replace it with a voice of encouragement. Many English learners don't realize their power to build real confidence. You want the secret? Confidence is a skill, like any other. You weren't born knowing English, and you weren't born fluent in confidence either. It takes practice and it takes work. It's about cultivating a belief in your ability to learn and improve. Think of it like exercising a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. So, how do we become confident English speakers? Let's start here. First, let's look at something very real. We need to talk about what destroys your confidence as a language learner so that we can learn how to conquer these fears. Understanding the root of the problem is the first step towards finding a solution. First, comparison is a confidence killer. Have you ever listened to a native English speaker or even another learner who's a bit further along and thought, wow, they're so good. I'll never be that good. It's super easy to fall into that trap, but comparing yourself to others is the fastest way to forget your own amazing journey. It's like comparing a sapling to a fully grown tree. Both are beautiful and essential, but there are different stages of growth. You need to know their story. You just know yours. Focus on your progress, not their perfection. Their journey might be different, their background may vary, but yours is the one that matters. Think about someone's perfect English for a second. They may have had years of practice. They may live somewhere where English is all around them. We need to compare ourselves to others. Remember, everyone starts somewhere. Their perfect English is the result of dedication and time. It's not a magic trick. It's a testament to effort. Second, negative self-talk will destroy your English. You know, when you keep telling yourself that you're gonna fail, you start to believe it, right? We do the same thing when we start saying we're not going to get it. And then the thing is done and we don't get it. This is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Your mind is a powerful tool. And if you program it with negativity, you'll inevitably create a negative outcome. We don't know how to tell you to see it differently, but we can help. Let's reframe your thoughts. Instead of, I'll never be good at this, try, I'm improving every day. Instead of, I'm going to mess up, try, I'm willing to learn from my mistakes. Finally, speaking only in safe spaces. Many times we want to speak with our teacher and feel safe. We want to be comfortable with our partners to speak English. But what is the goal? While comfort is important, it can become a crutch. Staying within your comfort zone prevents you from growing. Are we trying to get better at English? The goal is to expand your horizons and communicate effectively in the real world. This requires venturing outside your safe space and embracing opportunities to practice in diverse settings. These are confidence killers. Recognizing them is the first step to overcoming them. But look, don't let this get you down. It's totally possible to change how you think, feel, and react. Here's how to get started. This isn't about becoming a different person. It's about unleashing the confident speaker that already exists within you. Let's talk about building confidence, real confidence. It's like building a house. Start small, be consistent, one brick at a time. Even a tiny bit of English every day makes a huge difference. Whether it's learning a new word, practicing pronunciation, or engaging in a short conversation. Consistent effort will gradually build your skills and confidence. Be kind to yourself. Talk to yourself like you talk to your best friend. Be patient, be encouraging, and focus on your progress. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Recognize that learning a language is a process, and there will be ups and downs. Don't wait for perfect. Real life isn't perfect, and neither is English. Embrace mistakes, learn from them, and just keep going. Mistakes are not failures, they're opportunities to learn and grow. Every time you make a mistake, you're one step closer to fluency. Real confidence comes from taking action, even when it's uncomfortable. You've got to push yourself a little bit, step outside that comfort zone, and do it. So, how do we do that in real life? How can we translate these ideas into practical steps that you can take today? Here's a small challenge that I encourage you to do. Say hello or thank you in English the next time you're at a local store. It may feel silly and easy, but that is where it starts. It's about taking that first step, breaking down the barrier of fear, and proving to yourself that you can do it. You can, in fact, even try sending a simple text message or an email message to a buddy or partner in English instead of talking on the phone, just to try. This is a low-pressure way to practice writing and communicating in English. It allows you to think and revise your message before sending it, building your confidence in your written communication skills. All right, the thing to tell me is that I would hate it for you to feel bad or hurt about your mistakes, but that may happen. Now, to solve that, let's talk about it right here. Remember, mistakes are inevitable. Don't let them discourage you. Instead, view them as learning opportunities and use them to improve your skills. My friend, Speaking English is a journey, not a race. There will be ups and downs, great days and frustrating days, but every step you take moves you closer to your goals. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and never give up on your dream of becoming a fluent English speaker. So, next time you feel that fear creeping in, acknowledge it, then kick it to the curb. You've got this. Remember the tools and techniques we've discussed today and use them to silence that inner critic and embrace your potential. That's all the time we have for today's episode of Fluent with Looki. But before you go, remember to keep practicing. Even a little bit of English every day makes a huge difference. Set realistic goals for yourself and find ways to incorporate English into your daily routine. Be kind to yourself. You're learning, and that's amazing. Celebrate your successes, learn from your mistakes, and remember that progress is not always linear. Believe in yourself. You're stronger than you think. You have the potential to achieve your goals and become a confident English speaker. I'm Looki, and I'll see you next time on Fluent with Looki. Keep speaking, keep learning, and keep believing in you. And remember, the world is waiting to hear your voice. So go out there and share it with confidence.